Hi, guys. Today we're going to react to a live performance of Sick by The Warning. Well, not surprising, as always, songs coming from The Warning are engaging in the first second. I'm already in love with this song. Daniela with her energy levels, Paulina, the monster on the drums, and Alejandra on bass. I just love this band so much. It feels like their energy levels will always pierce through whatever you're doing, and you just have to stop and just crank up the volume just to listen to their songs.
When we do a live reaction of some of their songs, I always think, I wonder what the video clip looks like. And this is also one I'm wondering about, but it's like they're so good live, even though it's not the best quality recording necessarily, but it still comes across, the song is awesome, and they're just animals on stage, they know what they're doing, you can tell how comfortable they are and how hungry they are. I always have this feeling when I see them that they just want to, eat up the crowd. I think the world domination thing is really on their to-do list.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to get there. They're that good.
Yeah.
So yeah, freaking awesome.
Yeah, they're coming out guns a blazing. It's like there's nothing passive about them. They're attacking. Just an overall take of what we've heard so far. This is a song that is praising the insatiable hunger they have for life, not just the good parts, but the adversities and the turmoil and the hardships that life throws at you. There are a few lines that have caught my attention. When I see a problem staring straight at my face, I want to kiss it, lick it, make it my own. Want to taint the color till it's faded and gone. These are people who are welcoming problems in their lives because that's the only thing that can make them feel alive.
I think you said it there in the last sentence. Before that, I wasn't sure we were on the same wavelength with this one, but in the end, you kind of said it. It's basically about frustration with monotony of life. It gets into themes of dissatisfaction and longing for something more intense, to feel, just to feel something, to snap out of this sort of boredom, and they'll basically do anything to get there. So they'll even stuff like sort of almost a self-deprecating kind of theme, or self-harm, or something like that just sort of bleed so I can feel kind of thing. So they're saying, yeah, we'll sort of take it all just to sort of get there, to get out of this monotony.
Yeah, yeah. And also the line, I want to make mistakes and live in regret. That to me means a person with a predisposition of fearlessness just because of the fact that they understand that life is to be savored. They know they're going to die someday, and they know they're going to make mistakes and they're going to regret. They want to do that because they understand that that means that they're alive.
Yeah, because basically they know life isn't perfect, and trying to keep it perfect is missing out on making mistakes and experiencing things. So they'll take the failures and the mistakes as long as it means experiencing something different, and basically living is kind of what they're saying here. So they have this willingness to sort of face consequences of whatever actions they take, as long as they get to feel something. And that's really, what it's about more than anything here.
Yeah, it's a pretty well-rounded mantra because it's not coming from a naive mind. It's coming from people who know what life is through the good and bad, and that mantra, it's actually promoting that type of mantra for other people. They're not bluntly saying it, but that's what arises from the meaning.
The chorus is interesting, you know, with give me violence, kill the silence, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
So it's basically I want to take everything,
yeah,
everything I can, experience everything possible, even if I overdo it.
Yeah.
You know, even if it makes me sick. And it's like a sort of a double meaning. It can make you sick in other ways. So even if it hurts me, I want to experience it.
Yeah.
You know, anything from love to failure to heartbreak to whatever else, it's worth the pain and, you know, and the hardship, because you learn something, you grow from it. And basically that's part of the, I wouldn't say the fun, but part of the experience of living. You know?
Yeah. I'm here to overdose on life.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. Even towards the end, like I was thinking, even though the quality of this video is not great, the song still comes across. You know, after we're done, I'm probably going to rush to see the music video for this, the official music video. There was a line that that struck me sort of in that chorus there. Again, it's like when she says, "Leave me ruined, show me that I'm human."
That's the line, yeah.
It's always intense, you know, with the warning. They always have this thing where everything they do it with like full energy and just full commitment. You know what I mean? They just always feel like they're so committed to the song and the performance. And yeah, it's just it comes across. It's very sort of infectious. They pull you in and they don't let go. That's how I feel with them. You know, it's like I love every song so far.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it feels like they embraced a belief that they need to at all times stress test themselves in all aspects, their mental stability and their physical stability, because when you think about it, there's no real logic behind dying with a healthy mind and healthy body. If you're going to die, you might as well test everything. And it makes me wonder, because a child is a blank slate. So in their upbringing, who are the people and what experiences must they have gone through to have that kind of maturity? Because we keep saying that they're so talented and they're so on point, and yet they're so young.
I think that from what we've heard, it's been mainly like their parents exposing them to certain kinds of art, you know, certain kinds of artists, musicians, certain kinds of films, and I think that who they sort of grew to, for lack of a better word, to worship, you know, as their sort of idols. They probably noticed a theme. You know, these people just went all out to get to where they wanted to get, and some of their philosophies must have come through. And I think these three sisters, they're very clever, they're very intelligent. They seem to know, you know, what they want out of life. There's a certain kind of maturity that we're seeing with them. So they know these things. I'm not sure how, You know, they've gathered this much experience at this age, but obviously it's from being exposed to all kinds of material. And even in this one, there's like a rebellious attitude, but even then you feel the wisdom behind it. It's like, yes, of course. Why sit back and relax and just join the boredom when you can just kind of break out and taste everything you can and experience life and grow from there, you know? I love their attitude. That's how it feels to me like they're always like this.
That's exactly how it feels. And I think that rebellious attitude comes from trying to battle the understandable consensus that pain is bad. That's what normal people do. They try to avoid pain and they try to avoid adversity. I mean, knowingly try to avoid adversity. People always have things happen to them, but the perception is that I'm not going to welcome bad things happening to me. But they will. They're rebelling against that mindset.
It's not even, you know, just pain. It's also failure, you know?
Yeah.
Like they welcome failure because you grow from it, you learn. They really have an understanding that you know, I think she says it in one of the lines about rotting in place or rotting in my place. Because when you're not changing, when you're not learning, when you're not improving, you're rotting. You know,
Yeah.
that's human nature. That you know, we're here to advance as much as we can while we're alive and die. You know, and that's it. And we pass on whatever wisdom we can, and that's it. We're gone. So while we're here, let's do as much as possible. And I like that. I love that attitude. I love the way they just attack it. And yeah, I think that's who they are. I think that's what they're about. I think even as musicians, they'll continue to always look for ways to improve, whether it's the writing or the music itself or the style, and they will continue to change and evolve over time.
I think us and all their fans and people who love listening to them connect with that mindset. It's not just the good music, it's respect for their subject matter. And they're proclaiming that they're here to live, not to merely exist.
Absolutely. You know, we'll probably keep talking about this every time we cover them, but at the moment, because they're young, we can still say at their age, you know, at this age, but they have an emotional depth and they have an emotional intelligence to them, you know, and with that comes a sense of authenticity. And when you feel that from any type of performer, any type of artist, you can't help but be drawn to them. It's like if you feel like you know them, even though you don't, but you feel like what you're seeing there is truth. What you're hearing is truth. What you're reading is truth, you know, and that's why, like I always say, I love their lyrics. I love their music, but I'm not sure which one I love more, if you know what I mean, because the lyrics are so good and there's so much meaning there and there's so much passion in both, you know, the music, the performing, the lyrics, everything. They are like the real deal, I think, you know, they're like a full package.
Much of our values align with theirs, I think. That's why we feel that connection to their subject matter.
I love the fire in them, basically. They have this fire that is contagious.
Yeah.
Love this band.
Yeah, I do too. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icons. You'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
They really are amazing in the way they construct a song. There's so many things that they play with. Like I said, a word or two in English here and there, this sort of thing, which they do in other songs as well in a different way. It really is quite brilliant as to the ways they find to make a song catchy. Thank you guys. We appreciate the support coming as always. And yeah, we'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you then. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.